Thursday night baseball from Coors Field in Denver. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. From the corner of 20th and Blake Streets, a look at Coors Field in Denver. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the American League's Houston Astros and the Colorado Rockies.
Jose Altuve
sends that one out of play for strike one. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
This is one of those scary streaks because if you don't sit there and say, that's it, fellas, let's cut it off, we need a win right now, before you know it, you trickle into finding yourself in bad habits and losing a lot of games. So those little short streaks, those are the scary ones.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. Throw to first is in time for the first down. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
These guys are hoping that Altuve can turn it around today. He's hitting under 250 facing righties all season long. And with the platoon system so many people like to use these days, he may be in jeopardy of not getting the same number of at-bats moving forward.
But we might be ice skating before we're through tonight. 39 degrees at first pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Now, Fillmore's an interesting case. I call him one of those guys that calls the corners. A little wider, but up and down, he's not giving you much. So if you just put a little square up there, that's him.
batting third.
Stepping up to the plate, Alvarez. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the .330 mark on the season. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Ready now, Max Muncy. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. And this one goes right by Iannetta through to the backstop. Throw goes over to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring, an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
Takes a good curveball at the knees.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. A man on third with 2 down. Back up the middle. Oh, what a dive. The throw. Got him. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. It's on to the... With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado. You know, he's driving in a lot of runs. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 350. That tells me he thrives in those moments. He enjoys it. We'll see if he gets an opportunity to perform with runners on base in this one.
And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Well, you're playing good ball right now, and you know all day long, oh, they're bringing the ace, huh? Okay, that's okay. We're playing good right now. We'll match up with it. Okay, okay. That's how you feel when you know you're playing good and you're facing their ace.
swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Dahl is retired, and there's one away.
Batting second. Center
At the
fielder,
plate, Raimel Tapia. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
That's a pitch to build on right there. In this ballpark, the ball's flying. You want to keep the ball down. That was excellent.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Brantley is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. So striding forward now, Nolan Arenado. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. A slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. We are still scoreless. Here's George Springer. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season.
George Springer.
Into the windup and the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Rockies. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Murphy in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time, but foul. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second. Striding into the box, Robinson Chirinos. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. McMahon is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Astros leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Well, that's a slider breaking in right there, and if it's not in on your hands, that's a dangerous pitch. He got lucky that ball didn't go further.
Brendan Rodgers swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball that gets up at 100 miles an hour. You just have to be ready to swing.
Now a ball hit fouled off to the right and up into the crowd. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Astros. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
And that gets through for a one-out base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Well, I like this. The first pitch to get a guy off and running. I don't know if it was a run and hit or a hit and run, but you do know one thing. He's going to try to throw a strike. And if you got a guy who can put the ball in play, this is a great play for you.
Ryan McMahon comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And a fastball down low as that one just about got away from him.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. From the belt. Kicks and deals. Grounded back up the middle. Diaz picks it up. Altuve for one. But they will not have a shot at two. He's safe at first, and that will plate our opening marker of the ball game. Standing in, Clint Frazier. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. The 0-1 delivery. In the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with two away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Brantley's after it. And the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Michael Brantley. And he'll start out there half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Michael Brantley.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, I'm not big on the first pitch changeup, but right there I liked it. He got out front of the swing, and now you got a strike.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The second baseman, number 27.
Ready for another chance? Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he shoots this back into center field for a base hit.
That was terrific. You always hear keep your hands inside the baseball. That's a perfect example. The ball was in, and he took it back up the middle. You can't do that if you don't keep your hands inside the baseball.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz as this is grounded foul off to the left. The 0-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he struck him out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Alvarez. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. In the dirt here. 2 out with the man at first. There goes Altuve. Pitch outside. The throw. He's out. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. So in now, Chris Iannetta. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s.
Chris Iannetta.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Outside for a ball. 1-1. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Just a bit low. Ball 3.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter, and everybody's kind of going, all right, if we can just get him to walk him with the leadoff guy coming up next, they got a chance to have a big inning.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this is fouled at the plate. Runners on the move for second. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Here it comes on 0-2. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
Well, that pitch gets your attention right away. That's that ball up and in. No hitters get back there and they go, hey, that could end my career. That ball's a little too close to my head.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Raimel Tapia. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Nolan Arenado. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. 2 out here and a runner at second. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Very high. 2-1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Charlie Blackmon would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Grounded to the right. Altuve showing off his range. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Rockies strand one, but they're on top. Digging in for his second at-bat, Alvarez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Number 44.
Here comes the first pitch. And I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Dahl comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number one.
The batter.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Center fielder.
Here's George Springer. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Springer.
Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. To his left, Rogers. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Astro striding in once again, Charlie Blackmon. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate. He's doing that in this game.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. 1-1, here it comes. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Shortstop.
Stepping up now, Brendan Rogers. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's in there for strike 1. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
2 tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Bautista over to his right. 2 down.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Daniel Murphy. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. Muncy will put this one away, and the side is retired. We'll see the. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Jose Bautista.
Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
Well, Matt, they've been real aggressive, taking swings early in the count, but you're losing in this game, so you got to make an adjustment. You got to start taking pitches and maybe working the pitcher a little bit more if it's not working, being aggressive.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Bautista is retired, and there's one away.
Third baseman number 2.
Striding in, Alex Bregman. A base hit in his first trip. Into the windup and the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. In the air out to right. After it is Blackmon, but he can't make the play, and that should bring home the tying run. And he'll reach second now with one away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Stepping in now, Robinson Chirinos. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Here comes the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. No runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Standing in, Michael Brantley, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that misses, ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A little tapper. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. Coming to the plate now, Ryan McMahon. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. On the ground up the middle. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the fifth. Stepping into the box, Clint Frazier. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
Fastball called for strike 2.
He's in a tough spot right now, 0-2. This is one of those at-bats. You look back and you go, I got to get the man over. But now 0-2, you just got to try to make contact now.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Favorable call in there for a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And another foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great discipline hitting.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for Colorado. They lead it 1-0. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Tapia is right there, 1 down.
The batter, shortstop.
Striding in once again, Aledmus Diaz. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now. Ready for another chance. Alvarez. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the. Here's Nolan Arenado. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground to third. Bregman gloves it. Throw on to first, and 1 third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Right fielder number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Charlie Blackmon. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 0-2. Here it comes. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
1 out, nobody on. Full count now. 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Little dribbler down the line, but that one rolls foul. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. The pitch. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
The batter, number 3.
Ready once again, Brendan Rodgers. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Carlos Correa is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here. Right there for strike one.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Runner goes for second. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The 0-2 delivery. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Daniel Murphy is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. He's running towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw and slap the tag on him to end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We're through 6 full. It's the Rockies 1 and the Astros. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
Number 4.
Stepping up to the plate, George Springer. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here. 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. There's a line drive, and that's going to get down. And now, how far will they send that man from first? Tying run headed home. And a relay to the plate. But not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied.
I love the late inning at bats when you come up clutch right there. Big hit, tie this game.
Jose Bautista.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Brian Shaw comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. And he'll get back in standing. Into the box now, Jose Bautista, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over, and the next guy drives him in.
Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
Oh, I know he'd like to see that pitch again. Just out in front of it. Just wasn't able to keep it fair, but he saw it pretty good.
Go ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Softly hit to the left side. And a good throw gets him one gone. And he will thankfully make it back to second as he almost got caught out there.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Robinson Chirinos. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Runner at second here with 1 man out. The 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Murphy is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Here's Michael Brantley, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Michael Brantley.
There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Bautista rounds the corner and is headed home. They'll add a big insurance run here as the runner scores from second. It's now 3-1.
Well, that base hit right there gives them 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Standing in now, Jose Altuve as he rips it on the ground to second. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man. Here's Daniel Murphy now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Daniel Murphy.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Now another 2-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
It looks like fatigue's not going to be a factor for him. He's still popping the glove in the high 90s, and we're late in the game right now, Matt.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout. That's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
Will Harris takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Ryan McMahon stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Hit high, but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. Another 2-2 offering. Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the third base dugout. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. High pop up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Clint Frazier. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. Hit hard back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
That ball looked like it started behind him, and he hung in there, and the ball stays inside still, and he gets the base hit on it.
Digging in and looking for more, Chris Iannetta. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 left for Colorado. They still trail it here 3-1. Mike Dunn has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 38.
Here's Carlos Correa now. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes this the other way to right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Number 44.
Digging in once again, Alvarez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. He's set, and the pitch. At third, Arenado. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting. The first baseman.
Ready for another shot now, Max Muncy. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. The 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one in the. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Slow bouncer to the right side. That winds up foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
1-2.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit down the line at first. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive, but this is a foul ball. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Raimel Tapia comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 0-1, here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will get this one. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit to first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 28.
Here's Nolan Arenado. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Lays off 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
3-1 count, tying run on the on-deck circle. You have to be very careful right here to make a quality pitch on 3-1.
Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And this is hit in the air over toward the left field line. Brantley is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Score. Welcome back to the 9th inning from Coors Field in Denver as we get a nice shot of the city here tonight. Carlos Estevez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. George Springer is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
The 0-1 delivery to right field and way out of here. Look at this thing go. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Astros have taken a 4-1 lead.
They still have the bottom of the 9th to try and stage a comeback, but one thing that's not coming back is this blast to extend the lead to 3. Nice knowing you've got some room for error, especially on the road.
Jake McGee of Southpaw, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Pitch on the way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss, and the dangerous Bautista is set down on strikes for the first out.
Third baseman.
And
number
that'll
2.
bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Grounded to first. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
You talk about a free swinger. First pitch, and he hits a ball that's down and away and gets a base hit. Man, that's not what I'm looking for first pitch, but I got to tip my cap to him. He executed it.
Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. Yulieski Gurriel will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The relay, and he is in there.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
The second baseman.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
Liner toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. 1 run is scored. The relay throw into third will not be in time, and it's a 2-run double.
Yeah, with the bases loaded, he didn't walk a run in, so instead he makes the cardinal mistake of putting it right in the heart of the plate. And when you do that, you're going to pay the price, and that's exactly what happens with a 2 RBI double.
Into the box now, Carlos Correa. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Now to the plate, Alvarez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. McMahon ranges to his left. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get. Yulieski Gurriel will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Colin McHugh, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And he lays off here as well. It's 2-0 now to the Colorado right fielder. Here it comes, 2-0. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
Oh, he hung him one right there. Curveball right down the middle. Those balls go a long way. He must have been looking for something else.
That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. At the plate, Brendan Rodgers. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Well, that curveball just doesn't look to have the same snap on it that it normally does. Both of those last two have been pretty flat, and that's a pitch he relies on coming in out of the bullpen.
In the dirt here. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out. At the plate, Daniel Murphy. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. First and second here with nobody out. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. Fielded cleanly, and he'll just step on first here to take the Shure out. Now at the plate, Ryan McMahon. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Clint Frazier is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Well, you got a guy on the ropes. He's really struggling here. You can't swing at bad pitches and bail him out. You got to make him throw strikes. This is what you got to bear down as a team, not just individually.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Chop fouled over towards the dugout. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. The 2-2 one more time. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, this season didn't go the way they wanted to go, that's for sure. But at least they ended on a win. I'm sure there'll be a lot of adjustments between now and spring training, so we'll just have to wait and see what these guys look like then.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion. 6-1 the final. Number 64 earns win number 4 on the season. Herman Marquez is tagged with the loss despite giving up only 2 unearned runs. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
And as you exit Coors Field, we remind you to please drive home safely.